Salute, salute. Here we go. Testing one, two. Can y'all hear me? What's up? What's up? How are you?
Was good with you, bro?
Salute, salute. How was this
Yes, sir.
session?
Oh, it was great. It was great. I didn't get to spar nobody tonight, but I ended up sparring yesterday. I sparred one of the trainers yesterday, and
Okay.
I was pretty happy with the results because it let me know my hands was getting up there. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah. How long have you
hmm
been boxing?
3 months, bro.
3 months.
hmm
Dope.
Yep, 3 months.
I I actually just got into the Creed series this year.
Yeah.
Earlier this year with Creed 3, and I hit up the boxing gym out here like right after that. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
For
And
real.
that's where that video came from that I
For
sent you.
real.
But I didn't feed it too much longer. The gym was like they were like 300 something a month. How much was the one you going to?
The one I'm going to, man, is for the low. Like, it's more like it's really um a classic boxing gym. It ain't all about business. So he like to see where your hands is, and then he'll pretty much give you a fee from there. But it's real
Okay,
affordable. Like I'm paying like $100 a month. You know what I'm saying?
okay, that's
So
not bad. Yeah, I was
yeah,
doing
it's
it for
good.
cardio,
Yeah, I'm
really
doing
just to work out.
it. I was doing it for cardio and to stay in shape, but I end up falling in love with it, bro. Cause you know, like back in the day, I watched all the Rocky movies, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? And
Let me get
I
out of the
grew up
way.
real religious. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I grew up really religious. So my mom wasn't with all that. My people wasn't with all that. They was like, we lovers, we ain't fighters and all that. But
Which
later on in
religion?
life, man, I grew up Jehovah's Witness, bro.
Okay, I could.
hmm
Okay, very strict.
Yeah, they
Strict on
very strict,
everything.
very strict. They was like, oh, that's too violent. So, when I got grown, you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? So, I went ahead and jumped on that. And like, the more I seen that, I'm like, okay, it takes this and that to do that. It takes this and that. I was like determined to do everything I needed to do to get in shape with it. And now, my coach is really talking me towards like getting my license. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all
Okay.
right, you know, I might as well get my register in my hands. You know what I mean? And start fighting for real. So,
Once you do that, though, you can't, like when you get into a regular street fight or you defend yourself in public, how that works.
yeah,
You can't
you
really
can check, you can
press.
catch a charge, yeah, because your hands registered as lethal weapons. Yeah, so
Man,
it's just avoiding trouble, man. I know how to avoid trouble, you know what I'm saying? I know how to avoid trouble. I really just stay to myself, bro, and I just, do my workouts and all of that. And like if it ain't my circle, I ain't really too much messing with them. So I pretty much can stay out of drama.
nah, I feel you. Something related to that you said your parents were strict.
Mhm.
It wasn't due to like religion or Jehovah Witnesses or anything like that, but I was, I guess you could say sheltered and just had like a
Yeah.
great mom.
hmm
And but because of that, um, the just all of that wasn't really pushed. So like
hmm
honestly, in my recent years, like adult years, I found myself like shutting shit down out of like maybe I don't know, like maybe not having not you could either say suppressed like anger or like all the times that I could have shut shit down growing up
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
didn't,
yeah.
or checked shit, just always being a bigger
hmm
person. I got exhausted with that,
Yeah.
because it go from, um, oh, I'm not a threat and putting all this effort into showing like, oh, because I'm like trying to make friends or different things,
Hmm.
and you put all this work into being like whatever is acceptable, and then the whole time you're like, low key, I could be a threat.
For
Like
real,
where
yeah,
I am now
definitely,
is like I could be,
definitely,
and I don't feel like
definitely, bro.
giving anybody reassurance. And because I've been so chill and like friendly and the way I was raised and taught, it's given a lot of mixed signals and a lot of miscommunication and people just trying me. And I'm just like, look, I've had it. So like I
For
started
real,
whipping ass like in the past
yeah,
couple
for
of
real,
years on the street, bro, wherever, just like
for
off
real.
checking some shit.
Hell yeah,
you know?
definitely.
So that's one thing I like about the sport is it's not about anger.
Hmm.
It's an art and it's a
Definitely.
craft. And in fact, Bruce Lee, even though it wasn't boxing,
Hmm.
said something along the lines of, while fighting, you should laugh or find some humor or something to laugh at. Because if you
Hmm.
are angry when you fight, then anger is restriction and constriction on like the muscles and everything else, make
Definitely,
you pull or hurt something.
definitely. Yeah, I seen people get into the ring angry, and it's nothing wrong with getting into the ring angry, but going there and like channel that anger in a constructive way, because being angry and jumping too soon at something could get you knocked out. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
like, every time I'm sparring, I take my time, I feel the person out. I try to measure the distance I need to close. You know what I'm saying? Know how to rotate around them, know how they move, pick up on they bad habits. If he dropping the left hand and I'm I'm throwing mine, you know what I'm saying? So like
Hmm.
it's all about just being conscious of everything and striking at the right moment. Cause like yesterday when I sparred with one of the trainers at the gym, like so to give a little backstory on it, I've been sparring the past like couple months, and some of them I'm doing myself, like meeting people at the park, sparring them. Sometimes I'm doing it at the gym where my coach sets it up and stuff. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So this particular moment, yesterday, we squared off and everything, and I was just happy with my head movement, my body movement, the way I was deflecting punches. You know what I'm saying? And I particularly like parrying punches, you know what I mean? Like I jab, your jab, and then go in and close the distance and like, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
yeah, that's my I'm still finding my style. I got a better stance, a wider stance, and that helped out a lot because I was like doing a lot of tripping, you know what I mean, while I'm sparring and stuff, and so I changed that up,
That was
switched up my hands a
their
little bit.
feedback to me too. Footwork. They were just like,
Oh yeah.
"Yo, whatever that back foot is, turn it in, turn it in, turn it in, straight forward." And I don't, uh, I don't know if people like understand what it's like if you are like, I ran track, so like if you are
Yeah,
flat footed or like borderline flat footed or close to it, like that's a different feeling and
definitely.
experience.
Definitely.
And if you just don't know what that is for yourself, then
Hmm.
whatever they talking about and they getting on you at the gym, I'm like, yo, I don't know, this hurts. Like my knee,
Yeah.
whatever you're talking
So
about hurts.
that's the thing that, you could have trainers that are strictly by the book, and
Hmm.
then you run into people who are trainers who are more like fight comfortably because you don't want to be uncomfortable in the ring. So like somebody like you, if you're in a stance that they're telling you to be in, it's not comfortable or it's not supporting your weight or how your body is shaped, then you should like kind of readjust it, like kind of take that but like modify it. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Maybe a stance needs to be wider, but I know the back foot, you always want to be on your toes. So a backstory on that, like I was just like you. Like I was like, nah, I want to be flat footed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't be on my toes. And I endured like pain literally in my toes. Like that was like crazy just for staying on my toes to try to get used to it. A lot of it is growing pains in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like the first couple months, my hands were aching like every
Hmm.
day. But then after them 2 months went by, I started getting used to everything, and it stopped hurting so much. And now my hands are built up to the point where like it's like breaking your body down to build it up. That's what the sport of boxing is pretty much. And then, the repetition of everything because you want to make your form perfect. You want to make, what I'm saying, from kung fu to boxing to any kind of martial art, you want to make your form perfect. You know what I mean? As perfect as possible. So when you're in a fight, you make sure to put your hands back up. You make sure to reset. You know what I'm saying? So it's just pretty much repetition every day. Like I get up and run like 3 miles, 4 miles. Like today I did 5 and I was happy because
Outdoors and indoors?
outdoors.
Wow.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the
I
weather
like.
like where you are? Where are you?
I'm in Florida,
Oh, you're
South
in Florida.
Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yep,
You're good then. How
yeah.
what was the temperature there?
It- it's usually like in the 60s, 70s in the morning time around now, so it's not bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm in LA, but it's been cold, bro. Like,
Oh, I know. Trust me. At nighttime, I know it get real cold in LA.
I mean, it's cold at nighttime, but even the daytime recently, like it's winter. We're having a real winter. It was actually an
Wow,
earthquake today too, as
damn.
well,
Y-
ironically.
Y'all good over there though?
Yeah,
That's good, man.
yeah, man. So, um, what drew me to your page originally, I thought it was dope seeing somebody post their fitness journey.
Oh yeah.
Now, now you're in shape, but there was a point where you were posting, but
Mhm.
you were like just starting, I think, your journey. You weren't
Mhm.
like in shape yet, and
Nah.
I was going through that. I've
Yeah.
never been as out of shape as I was when I, had to like restart and get everything
Mhm.
together.
Yep.
And found myself having to do that. I'm like, how did this even happen? But I started a new job
Okay.
and it completely threw off my whole workout schedule. I could barely even like not only make time, you could always make time, but they wanted such a sporadic schedule where they want you some days 6 a.m., other days 11, other
Mhm.
days, 4 or 5.
Yep.
And it was just so all over the place. I'm like, how can I be consistent? And y'all want this forever revolving schedule. And it was at a restaurant. The strikes were happening out here, so like all the production work had dried up.
That's crazy.
And I just found I was like I was in shape when I started here.
Mhm.
And like I went all the way up to like 236.
Whoa.
And me in shape is 185.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
So I recently posted like, this little before and after of just like not even me at 236, but me at like 220. So I was bigger than that.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I guess I appreciated like the transparency. Everybody only posts the results and like what it looked like after.
Definitely.
That's a whole
Definitely.
step to just be like, yo, I'm about to get started. I'm about to be consistent, and it is what it
Definitely.
is. And boom, look at me now. So
Definitely.
salute to you.
Oh yeah. I thank you. I appreciate it, bro. I had to drop some pounds. I had reached to like 223 and
Okay.
like now I'm 172. So
Okay.
like yeah, it was I shed some pounds. I definitely shed some pounds and when you first start out on your journey, I don't know about you, but with me, I was like, all right, I think may need to lose like 30 pounds. I lost
Mhm.
the 30 pounds and I still wasn't satisfied. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, maybe I need to lose another 20 pounds. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I'm like, okay. And I lost that now. I'm just like really trying to just cut up. I'm doing a lot of running, a lot of cardio, jump rope, basic boxing stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then hitting the bag every day, shadow boxing every day. So it's really
Yeah.
helping me to cut the body fat.
I'm in. I'm committed. I actually, like I said, for cardio, two things I'm doing. I'm drumming this season,
Mm,
and just sort of like personal, just like with the reflex bag and the
mm-hmm.
double end bag.
Yep.
I got this little punching bag just to like for cardio and stuff.
Yep.
But you're in a more southern hospitality social place where it's not as hard to find somebody to just like spar with or to just
Yeah.
like link with. I've tried that with people out here and they so like fake and bougie and like, pay me,
Yeah.
pay
That's
me. I'm
crazy.
like,
That's
for
crazy.
just like basic shit. So it hasn't.
I got some people out there, man. You in LA?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got people in Inglewood. I got people in the LA area. Like my one of my older cousins, she like does real estate out there. But I think it's just like you probably was in a more commercial type boxing situation because they kind of capture us because it looks all nice and pretty and stuff. But like if you go to like one of those old style boxing places, like preferably near the hood, you know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
gonna you're gonna find some real people, dog, and like they'll definitely show you love. It's all love. Like that's one thing. At the end of the day, at my gym, like we spar, everybody spar back to back, like whoever can get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, we hugging. You know what I'm saying? We dapping up. Like you good, bro? We ain't trying to kill each other. We just trying to sharpen our skills. So
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, bro. Shit, I come out there. You know what I'm saying? We can come out there and bring it. I got a whole group of guys. Like, literally, we could slide out there to
Well, look,
LA for real.
when you come though, let's do it because the project that I reached out to you about is
Mhm,
dope to connect with you.
mhm,
It's called Locks in Motion, and where I am with it is I've done three hair shows,
mhm.
and anytime I do the segment Locks in Motion, it's featuring some sort of fitness enthusiast or trainer. And in this case, it will be you, featuring you, and your fitness activity of choice would be boxing. So the theme is boxing. I created a set for
Yes, sir.
this,
Yeah,
just
I
to show you
appreciate
like
it, man.
me, I'm on the
Definitely,
artistic tip of
definitely.
everything. So I like to produce and create.
That's what's up.
So with the stage presentation, I'm thinking, and I can show you what the shows look like. I'll send the link if I haven't
Mhm.
already. But it is how can I present this to my audience and on beat and rhythm with the music because it's a band
Definitely,
that's, performing at the same time. So it's a collaborative project
definitely,
and backstory is what you've already shared, like right now. So that's already online.
definitely.
Um, Last winter, I featured uh, Islam. The
Oh
dude
wow.
from the Ripstick.
Yeah,
Are you familiar with the Ripstick?
yeah, yeah. That's
So I
crazy.
featured, I
Wow.
featured him, and we would have, I haven't done a show in a minute since, it was 2019, right before the pandemic, and then after that, that same organization, everybody went through a lot of different changes, so I just haven't booked with them again. But I can't wait to do my next show. So,
Definitely.
like, I mean, in this case, you're in Florida. I didn't know you were that far. But when you do come out here, like, let me know because we'll just
For
shoot some
sure.
shit, create some
Definitely.
content, and,
Definitely.
make it happen.
Hell yeah, bro.
How often
Definitely.
you come out?
I ain't been there in probably like 2 years, but I'm this year I'm definitely gonna be taking trips and like I wanna go review some gyms across the country. Like so me and my I got a homeboy, he do camera work or whatever. Shout out photos by Charles if he on here.
Okay.
Uh and he a beast with the photos and the content and stuff. So I was like, man, let's go do some like gym reviews. So um it's a gym, um, Fusion gym in
Okay.
Philly, and this gym is sick, bro. It's got like everything on the compound, like from fighting rings to any weight you can imagine to any pretty much anything, pools, saunas, barbershops, every like it's huge. So we are gonna do like go in there, do like a review, see how I liked it and just give my honest opinion of everything because it looked beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like it's state of the art. So I was like, maybe we could do that, like just in the mix of everything else, like working out and boxing and stuff, do like a gym review here and there. So I was like, we'll find a reason to come out there. There's always a reason to come to LA.
No. Well, this right here, I could pull this up at the park
Hmm.
easily, any park,
Definitely,
you
definitely,
know.
definitely. Yes,
So
sir.
that's really it, bro. I had to set up. I wasn't sure. I was just ready to go with the flow. If you were still
Yep,
at the gym, I'd be like, well, let's hit the
for real.
bag. you
Yep.
know. But this is cool. This is the word. This is the one
Definitely.
on one.
Definitely.
So next time we link, we'll do just that. Meet at the bag.
Definitely. Yes,
All
sir.
right. The
All right,
time
man.
difference is crazy.
Hey.
So I know it's 9, 10, 11, 12. It's midnight there, and I'm already
Mm-hmm.
tired. So,
Definitely. Yeah.
appreciate you tapping
Yeah.
in, and let's keep in
Yes,
touch.
sir.
And if you come out here, let's get some work done.
For sure, man.
All right,
Definitely
peace and
appreciate
salute.
you. Yes,
All
sir.
right.